I'm not Shubble, but welcome back to my channel.
Hi, it's editing me. I'm a fool and lost all my intro footage. Have you ever wanted to know what would happen in a Minecraft series, but don't really have the time to watch it? Are you a Shubble fan? Well, this video is for you, because this is a relatively thorough breakdown of all of Great Witch Shelby's lore on Empire's SMP Season 2. I'm going to be reading off of the Empire's SMP wiki and paraphrasing a lot of things for my script. So forgive me if this is very jumbled, as I have no idea what I'm doing, really. Yay! We start off and meet Shelby, an anxiety-ridden witch who's not very good at being a witch. She is sent off to be the resident witch for having the worst grades in her class, hoping that that will, help that. This is where we get our main setting of the Evermore, which is like this massive mangrove swamp that is also haunted, but... Now, Shelby was basically told, like, hey, you're here to fix your grades. Do not let your ego get too big. And she, of course, listens. I'm kidding. She introduces herself to everyone as Great Witch Shelby, thinking they don't know who she is. After a lot of errand running and giving her friends goblin ears and messing up a lot of things for pretty much everybody, she dimension hops. Yeah, I'm gonna read this part straight from the wiki so you can know this. To fix a chunk error centered on her potion shop, she had to bump the entirety of reality into an alternate universe. Fit to move all of my friends and I into an alternate universe because I messed up. So Shelby just kind of hopes no one's gonna notice this problem, which ultimately would not work, because you know who did? The Academy. She received a letter from the Witches Academy expelling her and banning her from practicing magic. And Shelby, being sane, normal, and completely fine, ignored it and was determined to continue her studies, letting this spite fuel her to become the greatest witch known to man. Spoiler alert, she wasn't. Again, quoting her, "Whoever said I couldn't be a great witch, I'm going to prove them so wrong by being as strong as I can possibly be, and maybe breaking some rules. I kind of have to. They gave me no choice."
Okay, so the voices are getting worse. That's probably not good.
Keep in mind, throughout all of this, her mangrove is very much still haunted. So to help with her troubles with the haunted mangrove, a fellow YouTuber, and his username makes me laugh every time, Mythical Sausage, gives her a bomb that she accidentally set off in the middle of her settlement. The night she basically received a follow-up letter from the Great Witches Academy warning her a second time to return home, or else they're gonna get, like, serious. Speaking of serious, there's something else I forgot to mention. She's gay! Yeah! If I had a nickel for every time I talked about Minecraft Yuri on this YouTube channel, I have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice! Yeah, we get introduced to Princess Catherine very early on in Shelby's story, through Shelby asking her to make her a hat, and she does, and they're so cute together, and I love them so much. And it's so clear that they have, like, little crushes on each other, and, like, they're giving each other plans. But remember, this is serious, scary lore time. So as Shelby starts clearing trees in the Evermore, she starts to notice the fog around it is getting much thicker. Day after day, she's finding these, like, really cryptic, spooky messages around her settlement, basically. At one point, she pulled up the floorboards of her house to find a shrieker going off. She spent another day chasing, like, these eerie sounds in the woods, and then she hears, like, a mysterious evil laugh. It's not Zornoth, by the way. It's not Zornoth. And as if her day couldn't get any worse, she is branded a criminal by the Witches Academy, with her wanted posters being everywhere. This causes Sheriff Jimmy to investigate, and she kills him, not before killing her neighbor and former enemy, Pirate Joe. After that, she begins to get infected by the Skulk. Wait, I didn't mention the Skulk? Yeah, at one point a giant rift happens, and that causes this world and the Hermitcraft world to basically become intertwined. And during this, a hermit named Cub escapes, and he is infected with all this, like, gross ancient city Skulk stuff. And Shelby thought she cured him, but in actuality, she just got infected. Yeah, so after killing 2 people, Shelby is now almost entirely infected. And during this infection, she decides that she's completely okay with being this server's bad guy. So we officially have a villain, and it's no one anybody ever expected. Shubble. She then goes to visit Sausage Supreme, who is basically just evil sausage, to help embrace all the corruption and skulk and infection in her body, instead of, going to therapy. And the infection completely takes over after she has a falling out with Catherine and infects the Evermore by killing Ollie. So she basically sacrifices Ollie to the Evermore. Why not? Kill count 3.
Huh. So that's what it feels like to be empty.
She attempts to cleanse her area, and by cleanse I mean spread all this skulk, and visits the Deep Dark Tour, made by Flip, only to be killed by a warden. She, now dead set on revenge, goes to kill him and Ollie, again, only to be killed by Sausage instead. He's back, and this time he's good. She is then cured from her skulk by Sausage in the spirit realm, and she's reincarnated with light hair. Eventually, she decides to pick a specialty to focus her magic in, and she chooses storms. And in doing so, she and Catherine go on a date!
Some changes I need to get used to. The hair. I'm thinking maybe I should dye it back.
Dye it? I think it's beautiful. It's the color of moonlight.
Really? You think? We could get coffee sometime?
Yeah.
Wrong today, Catherine?
Oh, thank you. I like your dress.
Oh, thank you!
Shelby?
Oh, good, it worked!
Shelby, thank you. And I got this for you. Since you gave me something from your land, you can have something from mine.
Oh, wow!
It's a tulip.
Oh, thank you!
We're so back.
Hey, Joel! Do you think you could teach me how to make thunder?
Well, all you need is a strong smile and a stronger pair of cheeks.
I don't really know if there's a moral to this story, but one I think might work is that pretty much almost every adult in her life failed her. Now, I'm not saying dimension hopping was the right thing to do, but instead of the Witches Academy being like, hey, that was a bad thing, we can help you try to fix it, they immediately expelled her. Sheriff Jimmy doesn't treat her situation of being wanted very lightly, which I can't really blame him for. But when she is in visible distress, he does not take a step back. He continues prying her. And lastly, Sausage. He took advantage of her. Granted, it wasn't actual sausage, it was evil sausage, Sausage Supreme, but that still happened. This video was very last minute. I've been wanting to make a video on her character for a very long time now, but I haven't really known what to do. So I decided to start off with something simple, just a recap of the events, and maybe one day I'll make a full video essay on her and her character. But I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for all the kind words on my last video. It did so much better than I was expecting. And all of you are so sweet, and like I can't think about it too much or I'll start crying, so I'm gonna stop here, okay? Okay, I'll see you later. Thank you. Bye.